The King Burger, the Premium Frank, and golden fried onion rings. The Parkmoor fed St. Louis families for decades at several restaurants around the city before the last one closed in 1999.
Now the Parkmoor is back, sort of. Abby Larico takes a look at the drive-in made for the next generation.
Like a song you'll always remember the words to, the Parkmoor strikes a familiar chord for generations of St. Louisans.
It was fast food, but it was good, high-quality fast food.
It started when a man named William McGinley invented food trays for car windows, perfect for drive-in restaurants.
And there weren't any in St. Louis at the time, so he decided to open his own.
The city's original curbside spot grew to 5 locations till the last one closed in 1999.
The Parkmoor was special for a lot of people, and I think they did a lot of things right.
In his 2020 version in downtown Webster Groves, Frank Romano is determined to do it right too.
We're glad to bring it back.
You're opening the original St. Louis curbside restaurant at a time when everyone's had to pivot to curbside.
So that's a very interesting point. We call this a modern interpretation of the classic American drive-in.
Working on the modern menu means a lot of taste testing.
There's a lot of calling on for memory, but we've had a panel of people that have been like, okay, that's pretty close.
Is there something specific that you wanted to recreate?
The King Burger. Like, it was really the thing that I remember.
Instead of car hops, they'll be contact-free. The retro dining space is a work in progress, but he hopes it'll soon be filled with nostalgic St. Louisans and those who never experienced the original Parkmoor, like Romano's own teenagers.
So it skipped almost a whole generation, and it's time to bring it back.
You know what's going on outside, right? I mean, there's a
Yeah, I've heard some stories about that. I watch the news.
Yeah, is it really time to start a restaurant right now?
I think it's what St. Louis and the world need now. The Parkmoor has always been a warm embrace. It's a welcome home.
And that sounds pretty sweet. Abby Larico, 5 on your side.
There's no set opening date for the new Parkmoor's grand opening, but they're aiming for sometime around July 15th. The first Parkmoor opened its doors on that date way back in 1931.